Here's some of the footage from this dash camera so you can see how it looks in different environments and if you think the quality is good enough for what your needs are. This was sent to me so I could try it out and make this video. It's just a single camera with GPS built in, really easy to install. You just get the film that it comes with, install that on your windshield, then you attach the adhesive, and that's it. You're good to go. So you just plug it in. Let me show you everything this comes with and how to set it up. So this model is the A119 V3, and here is everything you get with the dash cam. Now I'll point out a few things I think are important of note. The first thing is this is a USB mini, I think. Kind of an old school USB cable, so be aware of that. The other thing is it does come with a couple films. You will install these on the windshield, and then after you install this, then you'll get the adhesive, install that on top of the film. It's just a lot nicer on your windshield, a lot easier to take off. And it does come with some extra adhesives if you ever decide to take this off for any reason. Before installing this in your car, I do recommend that you set it up beforehand. It's just a lot easier to set up when you're not in your car. Another thing of note, the reason you hear this beeping is because it does not have a TF card in here. You will need to get your own. This does not come with one. So let me go ahead and install it. It's going to reset and it's going to ask if we want to format. We'll go ahead and say yes. And now it has started recording. It's got a record button, mic button, and let's go to the menu and let's stop recording so that we can go to the menu. So as far as resolution options go, we have a lot, and you can change the frame rate as well. So I believe this is 2K at 30 frames per second default. I will just leave it at that. You can change the video format as well, which is kind of unique. A lot of dash cams save the files as TS. Not a fan of that. MP4 is more widely known, so I'm glad that they use that by default. You can program when you want the HDR to go on or off. There's some driving safety options. You've got a driver fatigue alarm. There is a parking mode and a parking mode timer, and this also does time lapse, which is really nice. So we can come on here. It is off by default, but if we want to do time lapse mode, we can select any of these options for how we want time lapse. Really fun, especially if you do like a road trip or something like that. This has motion detection. It is off by default, and it also has built-in GPS. That is on by default. Speed unit by default is kilometers per hour. I'm going to change this to miles per hour. Date stamp is on by default, and GPS information, all of it is on by default, and I'm going to keep that. It does have a lot of other settings. I'll just kind of let you look through these. I think most of these aren't too important, but lots of options if you use this dash camera. As far as what options this have, it's kind of standard from what I've seen from other dash cams, with the exception of being this seems to have more parking mode options and time-lapse options, both of which I think are great. I especially like the time-lapse mode. If you ever go on a road trip or you just kind of want to film something fun and remember a trip that you went on, I think time-lapse mode is really great for that. It's also nice that it has a lot of options for the resolution. So if you just want the highest resolution, the best quality, you can have it set to the highest resolution, 60 frames per second. If you don't care as much about the quality, but you care more about saving space on the SD card, then you can go down to 2080p, 30 frames per second. That way you can fit a lot more footage on this and you don't have to worry about the SD card filling up and overwriting the files over itself. Rather than telling you what I think about the video quality, I'm just going to have you have a look at all of this different footage. These are just some of the areas around where I live, so you can kind of see what it looks like different times of the day, different areas. Overall, pretty basic dash cam, really nice and easy to set up. If you don't already have a dash cam, this is a great option.